Welcome back to the interactive adventures of Dog Mendonça and Pizzaboy. Okay, so I know I'm gonna need to get into the big game, and I gotta basically lose or get. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how it went. I gotta lose a bunch. So I get thrown in that, and that's like... And then if I win the big game, I get to see the head honcho. So I got these 5 aces. Which is clearly not a real hand you can get in a game. I gotta use it somehow. I couldn't hand it to these guys. I gotta... Oh! Cards! He sets them down for a moment. When he sets them down, I bet I gotta swap them out. Okay.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Giving you my mojo?
It's a good hand. You'll jinx it.
You have no idea how good your hand is.
Okay, gentlemen, time to show what you've got.
So, what do you say, huh? I get everything.
You have a handful of aces.
All of them. The aces of hearts.
What? No, that can't be right.
And you actually have 5 of them. Man, you're the worst cheater I've ever seen.
No, wait. I didn't cheat. Something must have happened.
Let me call security.
No! Wait! Wait! There must be some confusion.
Oh, do I get to interrogate him
They
now?
detained him. That went well.
Or do I... Oh, can I take his place and play?
Don't get distracted, please. Keep the game. Don't get distracted, please. Keep the...
Let's see if I can go interrogate that guy. Or maybe switch places with him. That's maybe what I got the blueberries for. I'll cover his face and switch clothes so he looks like me, and then I'll come out, put his mask on so I look like him. Alright, I think yes. Douglas Baxter.
Okay, I got this man here. Gargoyle told me that those that get into trouble end up here, and nowadays, those who get in trouble end up in the big game.
Yes.
It is the best way to meet Ricardo Forte and get Dog out of here. I need to coerce them into changing places. That part shouldn't be hard. The question is, how am I supposed to take his place? I guess I'll have to talk
I
to
take
him
his
and
mask and I give him the blueberries.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. An ugly, filthy, outstandingly stupid cheater.
You gotta believe me. I had a legit hand. Someone framed me.
Oh, but there's that one-way mirror. I may need to obscure that. Anyway. Be harsher, crack a joke. I'm gonna be super harsh. I wish I could get Pazula in here to rough him up.
Boy, you better watch that tongue or I'll be using it to wipe yourself after you do number 2 on the can. If we leave you with any arms at all, that is.
What the
You know
hell?
what happens to those who try to swindle us?
I only heard rumors. They used to disappear, but now they end up on the big game.
And what happens to those that end up in the big game?
They end up badly beaten up. It's pure carnage. They make them go one by one into a ring and beat the other unconscious, or worse, dead.
How do you know about the big game? It's supposed to be a secret event.
I used a fake ID to get in. You can bet on the monsters on stage. I've seen it a couple of times. It's brutal.
That's interesting. Why did the interrogator throw the clock through the window?
I don't know. Why?
Because it was interfering with the sensory deprivation technique.
I'm glad you're an interrogator and not a comedian. That would be real torture.
You're
My
a real
God.
charmer, you know. How do you know about the big game? It's supposed to be a...
I used a fake ID to get in.
That's interesting. So, it's not only your hand that was fake, you're not even who you say you are. You said that you used a fake ID. Just who the hell are you?
Well, I am...
Can't you remember who you are? Or are you preparing another lie?
No, sir, please! Please, I have children!
You better tell me now exactly who you are, or you're not even getting into the big game.
I'm in big trouble, aren't I? I'm not even a monster! Or whatever it is you call yourselves. My name is Douglas Baxter. I'm an instructor at a community college. I'm just visiting Lisbon. I just like to gamble. I'm a bit of a thrill seeker. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to get in, see what it was like. It became exhilarating, addicting. But I swear I didn't cheat. What's gonna happen to me?
Let's try not to choke.
So, an interrogator, a Catholic priest, and a rabbi go into a
Oh
bar.
boy.
Stop. Think carefully about what you're about to say and see if it's appropriate.
Oh, but it was such a good joke.
But I swear I didn't cheat. What's gonna happen to me?
That's right. In today's climate, you can't even make jokes anymore. Ah, nice. Nice. That's a nice dig there.
Okay, this gives me an idea. Look, I'm not a monster either. Just give me your disguise, and I'll give you mine. I'll play the big game for you.
What? Seriously?
Yes, of course. Just wait here until I come back, and I'll tell you when it's time to exchange places.
You're insane. You'll get crushed out there.
Don't worry, I have some experience dealing with monsters. I'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't say thanks just yet. Wait until you're in the clear. Just wait here and wait for my signal.
Right, so I'm gonna need to cover up this mirror. Do I smear it with the blueberries? And then I give him the blueberries off my face?
I have no use for that.
No. The blueberries are to give to him.
I have no use for that. I don't need to carve that out. Here, have these berries. They will help you paint your body like mine.
Is it time yet?
Yeah, I think I got everything I need to defeat that bastard. Just rub those blueberries against your skin and give me your mask. I will use this towel to clean myself up.
I can't believe you're doing this for me.
I have my own reasons to get in that game and wipe that smirk off of that bastard's face. Anyways, I think it's time to go.
Oh, seems now we're fighting for real in front of a big audience. Don't feel bad if people make fun of you afterwards.
Dog, you don't know the hurdles I've jumped today. All for you. I need this. I will enjoy breaking your stupid face.
I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? Oh man, he's wrecking. There we go. He's definitely faster now. Oh, he was missing on purpose there. I think.
Okay, no kiddie gloves now. I'm going to shred you into so many pieces, not even a bureaucrat with OCD could piece you back up again.
Dog, come on. The show's over. Let's go home.
Oh, he's going werewolf.
My name is Wilkes Mondongo. A wolf is hungry for dog food.
Mustache, huh? So I gotta get his mustache. Still have more blueberries too.
I have no use for that. That mustache is in really bad taste. If you don't take it off, I will.
Oh no, my clever disguise.
It's Dog Mendonça!
Run, everyone!
What the hell, Pizzaboy? I was so close to paying my debt. I mean, solving the case.
Seriously? No one noticed but me? Seriously?
Gentlemen, our boss has called for you. Ricardo Forte wants to see you now.
That's great. I'm also looking forward to see him.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Two little flies have bumped into my little cobweb.
It's all his fault. I went all deep cover behind your back. And I would have caught you if it wasn't for this Dumbo here.
Oh, don't blame the human. It would have taken a 5-year-old 2 seconds to see through your disguise. We liked having you here. While you were here, we knew exactly what you were doing. We knew we would have no surprises. And you left a considerable debt, if you were ever to get out.
I knew you lost all your money, you fat piece of turd.
Oh, please, like I could ever lose. I have a method, all right? It was them who cheated.
We were not counting on your human pet reaching this far into the cooking pot. Now, tell me what you know. What brought you here?
Okay, this time we're being interrogated. I need to find a way to turn the tables and get a confession out of him. But for now, it is best to play along. Well, Dog was out of the office, and I thought, what the hell? I should have some fun. The casino kicked me like the right place.
You came to the casino to bet, but you had no money. The cameras didn't register you playing any games. We searched you, and you don't even have a wallet. Now, tell me what you know. What brought you here?
Okay, this time we're being interrogated.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna need to... Alright, let's go with Thomas Caveira.
Caveira sent me.
That's impossible. Caveira is dead.
How do you know? Did you...
I'm not the one being questioned here. But now that you mention Caveira, what do you know about his demise?
You and I know who did it. You and I know who is chasing you in the shadows.
Yeah? And who is that?
She has black hair and emerald labyrinthian eyes. Eyes that carve deep into your soul.
Exactly who are you talking about?
The person who left the note.
Which note?
You know which one. If you saw Caveira's dead body, you obviously saw the note that said, "You are next." So, you either put the note there for someone else to find, or it was for you.
That could be anyone.
No, it was for someone specific. It was for someone that was going to visit Caveira and find his body.
And that leads you to believe that someone is after all of us.
Good. At least he recognized that there was an us to be after.
But now that you mention Caveira, what do you know about his demise?
Well, it's obvious Dog did it.
What? Pizzaboy, you're supposed to be on my side. People like you are the reason why I don't have interns.
He killed him, and he killed Roger Romero, and now he was here to kill you. He doesn't want anyone to know what he did.
And I'm going to kill you if you keep saying those things.
You see? Now he's going to kill me, because I know too much!
I'm amazed you made it alive this far with such stupidity.
Enough! Even if I contemplated the idea, Mr. Mendonça has been under surveillance these past few hours. The only predisposition he has shown was toward losing money.
And there goes my raise.
But now that you mention Caveira, what do you know about his demise?
You should know. Your mark is all over the place.
My mark? How so? What did you find on the scene that tells you I was behind this horrid incident?
Well, you were obviously connected. You had motive.
What makes you say so?
I saw what you did in those movies.
What do you mean?
I saw what you did to those other monsters. The things you filmed.
Those were special effects. Very good special effects. You have no way of proving the contrary.
But if they weren't, you would have a reason to kill him, to cut loose ends.
Look, human, I would like to know who killed him as much as you. It is, after all, in my best interest. Despite your accusations, I did not do it. If I would have done it, why would I do it now? Why not before?
Damn, I told him about the movies. Now he knows I know, and he is strangely calm about it. But he also raised a good question. Why would he wait until now to kill him? I need to pursue another approach to get to the facts. Well, you must have tons of enemies.
All powerful men do.
Yes, but I wasn't only talking about you. You said that someone could be after us. That implies more than one person and/or entity. And it's difficult to believe that Romero was someone powerful.
Yes, the three of us. We worked together in movies. You knew that already.
And, like I said, I believe those were not horror films. Those were snuff films.
And, like I said, those were special effects. You can't prove the contrary.
Romero seemed to think otherwise. He was filled with guilt about his work with you, especially about this particular girl.
It's a shame dead men tell no tales.
That could also be said about Caveira. He will remain silent forever, too.
And I'm questioning you to know what happened there. Aren't we running in circles with this?
Yeah, but the theory fits. Someone knows about something that you did and is hunting you down. If it's not you, who's behind these deaths? It must be a third party. Someone who knows what happened and is cutting loose ends.
And who could that be?
That's a question you should be asking yourself. Maybe a brother, a sister, a daughter?
They would have better chances telling the truth. Monsters would band against those who sold out their own kind.
And that's what will happen when the truth comes out. It doesn't matter if they have proof or not. A witch hunt will begin. And guess who is holding the broom and waiting for the torch?
Yes, it is also the reason why you won't be leaving alive.
What? Has he just confessed? What is it with this radical change of tone? So, you admit it? You admit killing all those monsters in your films?
I'm getting bored with this. It doesn't matter what I admit. If you leave here and start spreading the rumor, it would raise too many questions. And that's why I can't have you leaving this place.
Questions like... Why something so elaborate? Why put them on screen?
Caveira was always looking for his big breakthrough in the film industry. He became a cult director instead. His films didn't have much success on the silver screen, but with the revenue from VHS and DVDs, he managed to open his theme park. I guess that being independent pays off sometimes. Romero was, well, he was Romero. He was also looking for a breakthrough, but was rather, simple-minded. His big ego was happy to see himself on the big screen, and his mind could not conjure up questions. He got cold feet when he found out how we made all those effects, when he saw what I truly was. Me, it was a little more personal. When you are born strong, really strong, the whole world is made of toothpicks. Either you get careful, cunning, precise, elegant, or you get into a lot of trouble. I see all your bodies as made of twigs, and the sound of them cracking is too sweet. Have you ever broken someone's arm completely? It's like weaving wicker, like popping bubble wrap.
Who were all those monsters in the movies?
They were nobodies. In the beginning, we pulled monsters from the streets, people no one would miss. Then, when I opened the casino, we cashed in on everyone that ended up with big debts. We slaughtered them in front of the camera to make some profit off their sorry asses. Everyone knew that getting in gambling debts was a bad idea in Lisbon. But they never found the bodies, so we kept on doing it. No one asks questions. No one cares. It's like free candy.
What happened to the girl? What's all this about a gypsy curse?
She was gorgeous and indeed a Romani. When she found out what we were doing, unlike Romero, she opposed it. I guess all vagabonds stick to their own kind, and that was her mistake. A mistake I took care of. And yes, she yelled a curse while she was bleeding, her lung punctured, hawking blood and words all the same. She said she would come back and hunt us down. She said that the last thing we would feel was abominable terror, and that we would die screaming, surrounded by the ghosts of our victims. It was delicious.
That's what I wanted to hear.
One thing still bugs me. What happened to the dead bodies? How come no one found one yet?
Wouldn't you like to know? That's where we're headed.
And we're back where the game started.
So, Motel Romero, Chinatown, Motel Romero again, the theme park, the casino, and now we're back here.
Yep, all while looking for you. And you were perfectly fine all along.
You don't know what hurdles I've been through. It all started...
I don't really care, dog.
That was quite a night, young man. Are you telling me he pays you nothing for it?
Hey, don't say that. I'll never hear the end of it.
That doesn't matter. This is the end of the line. You will become just another trophy at my
Oh,
collection.
those are all the
Here,
people he's
surrounded by
killed.
all these ghosts. What does that remind me of?
Please, save your breath. There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Are you sure? Because this whole place seems like a recipe for disaster.
That won't sway me, Mr. Mendonça. It is you who have reached the end of the road. Any last wishes?
Now that you mention it... I always wanted to have my memoirs interpreted as a Broadway musical. We could do that. The choreography would be a little stale, since hanging here gives us only so much movement.
Yes, we won't be doing that.
Come on, you have such a beautiful voice. It will be fun.
Even though I tied you to an overly complicated contraption, I'm still not a cartoon villain.
A last dinner would be nice.
Fitting, as you're about to roast slowly.
Is that a yes? Can I choose the place to order it?
No.
If I can't have a last dinner, how about some water?
That's actually a sound request. I'll bring you some water. Wait here.
Haha, I see what you did there, jerk. Okay, dog, what's the plan? How do we get out of here?
There's nothing to do but pray. I will ask Deus Ex Machina for salvation.
Deus Ex Machina is not... You know what? Forget it. Do your thing, and I will look for a way out.
Have a little faith. Deus Ex Machina always comes to those in need.
It's true.
Don't say that. It makes you sound stupid.
Your face is stupid.
I see I can't leave you two alone. Not for one moment.
Be careful with that water.
This, I wouldn't worry about it. Soon you'll both be drowning in wax.
Well, we're not the only ones who won't be dying alone. There are many ghosts around here.
I told you there is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Haven't you heard our story so far? I saw her at the motel.
And I saw her at the office, and in the photo, and in the cinema.
If that's so, what does she look like?
She looks an awful lot like that statue.
Which statue?
Hey, where did it go?
This cheap ploy won't get the best of me.
Are you sure? I think my wolf senses are tingling.
There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
Be careful with that water.
It can't be you, but gypsy curses aren't real. Oh, get away from me. You'll never get me alive.
Hey, be careful with that water. You idiot! Haven't you seen on the intertubes what happens when you throw water into boiling wax?
Oh no! How can I help you?
I meant Pizzaboy's the idiot, not you, Nadja. Deus Ex Machina heard my prayers. Your boo was perfect. I almost soiled my pants.
Ew! Don't you dare! I'm literally stuck to your butt.
There must be some way or mechanism to set you free.
Wait, aren't you a wraith seeking revenge? What's going on?
It's complicated. Do you really think this is the right time to talk about that?
The girl's right. We need to find a way out of here or we'll be swimming in boiling wax.
It's all your fault. If it wasn't for you, I'd have...
I never asked you to follow me around like a puppy without a home.
Yes, you did. Page 103, Volume 1.
That's open for interpretation. The fandom is divided.
Hey, watch out!
What happened? Dog?
Here, Pizza Boy. Help me out. He's really strong.
Hold him off! I'll find a way to help you out.
Can I take this mask?
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
Nadia.
I don't know if she's a ghost or not. I just hope Ricardo Forza hasn't harmed her.
That was me, Pizza Boy. I fell on top of her and she blacked out.
Okay, that doesn't really make it better, though. I have no use for that.
See around here. What do we have here? Oh, a shotgun.
Hey, there's still a shell inside. If I picked up the gun... Nah, it would be too risky to shoot the dog by accident.
I got the bullet. Let's It's just a regular bullet, though. I'm probably gonna need a silver bullet. Got a peg leg.
I haven't seen a peg leg since the days when pirates were all the rage. This one is on fire.
Take it.
Yeah, I'll pick up a peg leg on fire and put it in my jacket. That's a great idea. If it wasn't obvious yet. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, come on, it's a point and click. People put all sorts of ridiculous stuff in their jacket. Roger Wilco once put an entire ladder in his pocket. Let's see what we got on this side. Can I wake her up?
Oh no. I don't know if she's...
That was me.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think she will be needing this bracelet.
Oh.
It looks silverish.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna need to melt the silver on this bracelet. And then combine it with the bullet to make a silver bullet. Do I use that peg leg with the fire on it to melt the bracelet? Or do I use the wax pick?
I have no use for that. I have no use for that.
Can't wrap it around the bullet?
I have no use for that.
I'm gonna need something else then. So I don't think I can do this.
I have no use for that.
Work? Okay. Oh, there's that vice. Now maybe I get to use the vice.
I have no use for... Okay. The bullet is in the bench vise. I can work on it as long as I'm careful. This is probably a bad idea, but I really want to open that bullet. Let's just hope I don't set it off by accident. My mom was right. I do have the delicate touch of a surgeon. Now that I think about it, I don't think she meant it as a compliment.
Ah, so I got the gunpowder out of that. Right, so I have gunpowder. I can maybe throw that into the wax pit. Chisel.
I have no use for that.
Okay, probably done in here. Alright, so that bench vice was finally used eventually. It was not a red herring. Can I leave? Is there more stuff for me to get out there?
I can't leave. I must say...
Okay. So everything I need is in here. Oh, pigtail.
The coiled tail of a pig on this pigman creature. Hey, I always wanted to pull the coiled tail of a pig straight. It's too waxy and slippery. It's not that I'm too weak. I have no use for...
So I'm gonna need to use... Can I use a chisel to chisel it off? Yep. Oh, I got his butt with
the
it.
waxy coiled tail and then some.
I got some pig butt. Oh, those look like they would fit together.
I have no use for that.
Oh, it's wax. It'll melt. Oh, We're getting somewhere. You guys just go ahead and keep on wrestling. Get yourself a nice collar and elbow tie up there.
I have no use for that. I have no use for that. I have no use for...
There's got to be more stuff then we could use.
I have no use for that.
Maybe there's more stuff for me to get in this entrance area. Doesn't look like it. I don't think there's anything else in there. Try putting this back in the bench place.
I have no use for that.
I don't think so. I think I'm done in here. Yeah, let's go back outside.
I have no use for that.
What am I missing? I gotta make some kind of silver implement.
Hey, can't we solve this with a nice chat?
Don't be an idiot, Pizzaboy, and help me the hell out.
I guess that's a no. Yikes. No thanks. I wouldn't like to be the ham in the middle of that sandwich.
This has to come into play. It's the only thing... It's the only other thing I can interact with in here. Other than the wax pit.
I have no use for that. I don't need to carve that out. I don't need to carve that out. I have no use for that. I have no use for that.
Ah, I get no clues here. I'm missing something. I don't see anything else here to grab. That silver bracelet is almost certainly gonna get melted down. So I can make a silver something. Some kind of implement made of silver to use on Mr. Forte. It seems like I have everything.
I have no use for that.
Oh, wait a minute. Ah, sand bucket.
Well, this place is burning down, so I might as well take it.
Okay. I could use the sand bucket to put the fire on that peg leg out, maybe? Ah, pixel hunting. Takes me back to the old days of point and clicks.
It's not on fire anymore, but it is black and charred. Well, it's not like he was going anywhere. It's all
Okay.
black and charred. I have no use for that. I have no use for... I have no use for that.
Do I chisel it to carve it into a point?
I don't need to carve that out.
Why not? You have a nice point. Maybe I gotta use the bench vise again. Or cover it with wax.
I have no use for that. I have no use for that.
Nope. Oh! I use this to draw a circle. I'm gonna perform another ritual. But now I have this silver bracelet. And here's the... I have all the ingredients. Well, I have some of the ingredients. Okay. Alright. Where on the ground am I gonna use this, where am I drawing the circle? I guess is the question.
I have no use for...
Do I draw it around them?
That gives me an idea.
Yes. Oh, he drew it
I'm
around
getting
him.
something here.
I know
Yes.
there are statues around, but this is not an art class, Pizzaboy.
Sheesh.
Right.
I'm working as fast as I can.
He's gonna use the pig butt and tail as a candle.
Hey, it looks like a weird candle.
Sure
And
does,
it
doesn't
smells
it?
like bacon. Just like in Motel Romero.
Scented candle. Mmm, bacon scented. The best kind.
yes, this is getting somewhere.
Stop redecorating and start helping, Pizza Boy.
But it looks so much better now.
The silver bracelet.
I have no use
No,
for
not yet. Does the... I guess the powder goes next.
black powder is used for the grand finale. I better save it until I'm done. I have no use for...
So do I put this on?
I don't need to carve that out.
I need to make this into a necklace, probably. So the bench vise again? To straighten it out a little more? I tried putting it in the bench vise before, though, and it didn't work, so I don't think this is going to work. Maybe it'll let me do it now, though.
I have no use for that.
Nope.
I don't need to carve that out.
Do I put the bracelet on her? No, that would have made no sense to take it off of her in the first place.
Yeah, imagine licking that. I have no use for that.
So the only things to interact with here are Wax Pit and these guys, and Nadia, of course. I can't... Can I use this on myself?
I don't think she will be needing this bracelet. It looks silverish.
Oh, do I put this on one of the statues? I can't interact with them yet. Have them come back to life. Doesn't seem like I can interact with any of these.
Hello? I guess she's completely out. I don't need to carve that out. I don't know if Doc can actually beat Ricardo Forte. I have to help him out.
I have the ritual almost completely set up. Seems like I'm missing something.
I have no use for... I have no use for that. No thanks. I wouldn't.
Something with that bracelet. I gotta turn it into a necklace. That's what was needed for the ritual before, I'm pretty sure.
It says here that I need to draw a ritual circle around the subject that's going across to the other side.
Done.
To light a candle with a nice smell that soothes the body and opens the mind.
Done.
To wear a silver chain to protect my body from evil spirits while my soul is gone. Recite some words too long to remember and throw some gunpowder into the fire. It says, flashy lights will be the showstopper of your homemade ritual.
So I gotta turn this into a necklace. I don't know how. I've tried the bench vice, it won't let me use that. Anything else in here? So it's just the bench
A
vice.
bench vice. It's only logical. I don't want to put that into my jacket.
It just won't let me.
I have no use for that.
There's nothing else in here. Can't go back into the food court.
I can't leave. I must save. Nope, she's unconscious. The wax pit is still on. I can't believe we almost met her end there. Hey, can't we solve this?
Don't be an idiot.
I guess that's a no. Now, read out loud. Klaatu.
I guess I don't do the bracelet.
Niktu.
Oh, chanting. That's perfect. Why don't you and this bastard sing a duet while you're at it?
Sheesh. I'm working as fast as I can.
How can I use this on him?
I have no use for that.
That's the gunpowder now, right?
And now the fireworks.
What happened? Where is everyone? Where am I? What happened to all the colors? It can't be. I defeated you. I bashed your heads. I broke your bones. I gutted your sorry corpses. Don't touch me. You're dead. I'm not. I can't be dead. You can't kill me. No. No. No!
And in the end, justice was done. All thanks to Dog Mendonça. Now, humans and monsters alike can sleep sound, knowing that there is always someone looking out for their safety.
Who are you talking to, Dog?
I'm wrapping this tale up, Pizzaboy. Try not interrupting the master.
Anyways, I still have a lot of questions. Like, who are you? What happened to the gypsy curse?
There is no such thing as a gypsy curse, Pizzaboy.
Allow me to explain a little bit. My name is Nadia, and I'm an orphan. I grew up in an orphanage run by nuns. My
Was she
mother
a
was
daughter?
Umbrella, an actress who had performed in Caveira's films. The nuns would have Sundays of liturgy and gore, where they screened cheap horror movies for us after service.
That's
I never
nice.
had doubt of who my mother was. I used to see her on screen many of those Sundays. I looked just like her. I knew my mother was dead, but I wanted to know more about my past. And so I looked for the people who had worked with her. That's how I met Romero. When he saw me, he thought I was my mother and had a heart attack immediately. But before passing, he asked for my forgiveness for what they had done. He didn't realize it, but he had just confessed his crimes to me. And not only that, he also told me about the monsters.
And that's when I came into the picture.
Yes, I came to Mr. Mendonça to ask for his help.
I had a great plan. If Romero thought she was the ghost from Aroma Curse, so would everyone else. Eventually, her appearances would get on their nerves, and we would be able to catch them off guard, or give us solid evidence to expose them. My plan was perfect.
Yes, that part didn't go as planned. Caveira was murdered, and Ricardo Forte just didn't care enough until I was right in front of his eyes.
But we caught him in the end. Like I said, everything went according to plan. Satisfaction guaranteed. Always.
Why didn't you tell me anything?
Mr. Mendonça said you were useless and insisted on...
No, never said that. Keeping you in the dark, asking the uncomfortable questions, and raising a ruckus was part of my plan. And you found me in the end. I am very proud of you, Pizzaboy.
Yeah, right. But if you didn't kill the director and neither did Ricardo Forte, who did it?
Yuriko, there are some mysteries that we will never solve. But part of my plan was having Nadia fall madly in love with me. So, now that this is all over, would you join me for some drinks?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mendonça, but the nuns of the orphanage were so good to me, I ended up taking the habits too, even if we went for some drinks. I don't think I can give you what you want.
Come on. Not even a little kiss?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mendonça. You helped me to sort out the ghosts of my past. I will never forget that.
Bacio Dronte, Nadia. I will never forget you either. So, Pizzaboy, let's go home. I've got some video games to finish. Have you emptied that waste paper basket, Pizzaboy?
I'm on it, Dog.
By the way, that was a good job you did out there. I never thought you would find me. Congratulations.
Does that mean I'll get a raise?
No, but you can be player 2. I think we can co-op from now on.
I guess that's good enough for now.
Alright, and that's that. They wrapped things up kind of quickly, but... It was a fun enough point and click. The voice acting's kind of wooden. You can tell the translation was not done by a native English speaker, but Understandable. Fantastic looking game, though. The art in the game was amazing. The music is great. I had fun with it. These jazzy tunes are the best. Almost no feelings of harm in making this video game. Animals though, I'm not so sure. I mean, there was that dog, remember? His death howl sounded so real. I can't legally tell you if we strangled the puppy to get that sound effect. I will never look at my hands the same way, though. And I'll probably give up meat for a month. We had a lot of fun making the game. Did you have fun? I had fun. Don't worry, you can be honest. We can't hear you through the screen. Oh, that's cute. We love you too. So sad this is over. We were just getting to know each other. I don't want to go on. Please, don't let go of my hand when the credits are over and everything goes black. This has been the interactive adventures of Dog Mendonça and Pizzaboy. Thank you for watching.
They're not coming back for us, right?
Ooh. See, this is why I always watch the credits to the end.